Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And peace and blessings to everyone else. Yeah, unfortunately, at this time, I'm just coming out trying to express myself a little bit on the issue that's been going on with individuals that have been putting a lot of videos, commentary, or what have you want, which whatever you want to call it, on YouTube. And it's just sad. It's just unfortunate that the diseases that we developed in this country, one of them, the main one that alhamdulillah, that Allah helped me, and I'm still chipping away at it, still chipping away at that decay in my heart, and that we all need to. It's called arrogance. It's one of the oppressor's main block and main blindness that allows him to come and go to where he goes, or where he has went, to try to bring his barbaric, oppressive, suppressive nature to other people's lands and conquer them. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot, and I'm going to try to bring down my aggression because I'm from the Bronx, New York. I got to chip away at it. That's right. We cannot bring that same type of mentality, that same type of feelings in our heart, that no one's going to tell you or give you any advice and say, no, I don't care, too bad, I'm sorry, they got to deal with it, to these people that were born in Africa. This is where they were born. We were born here in America. We were born in UK. We were born in the Caribbean. We were born in the other parts of the where the diasporans are at throughout the world. We're trying to get back into the door and knock on the door of those people, because you can't even get in there without a passport. You can't even get in there without a passport. Let's get it real. We're gonna knock on their door. Let us in, please, and enjoy, like we say, we enjoying, and benefit from that which is there for us, that we have lost through 400 and so forth years of oppression, and stripped away from, taken away from, removed from, kidnapped from, and on is what we know about the transatlantic slavery evils that went on, and the victimization mentality that we have. We have some disabilities. We have to get those things done first. We cannot go there with those disabilities. We cannot go with the street lingo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got to get the nigga. No, no, we can't go there with that. They're gonna have to list cussing and no, because not everybody is about that, and you cannot force yourself on the people. Be be you know forceful and letting them know you got to have to deal with me, because they don't have to deal with us. They can close the door. And this is where I guess my emotion is at right now, because I am one who's trying, haven't left yet, who's trying to make what is called Islamic migration. We call it hijrah, to that land, which is an Islamic land called Gambia, the Gambia, for my religion first, let alone my African heritage. Not even, I don't even know what African country I came from as far as the descendancy anyway. And a lot of us don't. There's so much stuff that we have to deal to grow on and learn. First, get away from what we're dealing with and start working on ourselves, because it's like a drug addict who has been on drugs for a long time and have to wean themselves off the drugs. In where? In a rehab place. And it takes time, months, maybe even a year, and then come out and get into back into society and try to function. It's the same thing with all of us. We've been diseased, we've been mentally uh, abused, a whole lot. And we've learned evil, toxic behaviors, lewd behaviors. You understand? Lewd, sexual, sodomitic, homosexuality, all that, lesbian, all that stuff has ingrained a lot of disease besides the mentality that was aggressively perpetuated on us and forced upon us. And I might be using the big words, but I'm just not trying to sound like I'm from the streets because I know the streets. I've been there. I've done that. In my life, alhamdulillah, again, Allah took that and chipped that away from me. And it's been chipping away and still trying to. But the emotions still come out because I also come from an emotional background. My mom's, she's Spanish woman, African Spanish woman from Honduras. My father's African American. So, those two things come together, boom. We're just emotional. We're Africans, our African brothers from Africa, from the continent, they're emotional too. But we have to know how to suppress it. We have to know when to use it. And not use it against each other. We're supposed to be using it against our enemies that are trying to oppress us. They're not all. And I don't believe in, if any of you have this Pan-Africanism type of thing, you need to get it straight. You need to reform it. Because, first of all, again, we are not going to be like them. And I mean, I know I'm not. I'm not going to be a racist. I don't care. And you're discriminating against people because they are white or they are mixing with white and black and Chinese and Orient, all these different people. These people are married. These people together. Alhamdulillah, as long as they're married, that's fine. And they're doing what's right by Allah. That's what my position is. I can't force that upon you neither. But my position is that we're human. That's the point. We're all in this together, but I'm not going to be together with you if you have a problem with me because of the skin color of my skin and because of my background. Then we have problems. I don't deal with you. I cut you off, block you away. I separate myself from you. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to continue to live amongst these people who want to oppress me. No. And I distinguish them, I distinguish them from those who want to do that to me from those who do not. I have a Muslim brother who is several Muslim brothers who are white, and they don't have any part of in uh, 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 you know enjoyment with what these people are doing. None of them, because they believe in what? One deity and worthy of worship of him, and he's the only one who's worthy of worship. No man on this earth is God or God body. So none of us have the position to be worshipped. None of us have the position to be over each other. Allah says he created us in difference so that therefore we shall know each other. This is in the Quran. And no Arab is better than a non-Arab, and no non-Arab is better than an Arab. And no white man is better than a black man, and no black man is better than a white man. We are one. Human being, human race, blood, red. Heart, same. Hearts, everybody got hearts. Everybody got livers. Everybody got kidneys, unless they've been removed or what have you. You're probably dead if they're removed. And if not, for certain things that we have in our body that Allah created, pretty much are the same, basically. The basis of where we come from is the same. Come from our mother and our father. Everyone has a mother and father, whether their life they never lived with them or not. It's still the same. We're all the same. And we come from the first human beings, Adam and Eve. If you don't believe that, that's on you. The proof is in the platter. The blueprint is here. One man, one woman. People trying to make them own selves up to be who they think they want to be because of desires. But let's get back to the point. The point is, we have to stop this stuff, people. We have to stop this stuff. We have to start realizing that we have to help our people there to build, not to break down and destroy. And when you insult people and you talk to them in a certain manner that they're not going to accept any dialogue with you, then you are putting a stop. You're putting a barrier. You're creating a barrier. You're not opening the doors. You're closing the doors. And I don't want my doors closed. And I don't think any of the brothers or sisters from that are trying to go to Gambia for the religion first, let alone because you want to just live and have fun and live off the life of growing your business. No. And be away from racism and oppression in America because it's too much. No. There's other reasons that people are going there for benefit, good benefit, or trying to be there. And from when you are, as a people, are doing or speaking and acting and expressing yourselves in this manner, and then exposing the people like this is like what, paparazzi, going around and just exposing them, putting them in the magazines and the tabloids. The internet, that's what we're doing with YouTube now, going viral with it, getting what, 20K, 30K, 1 million views, then you get $1,000. What are we doing that for? Why are we exposing these people? The Caucasian ain't exposing themselves, or the white people that you're talking about that you don't want to have no dealings with at all because they white, because of their color. It's like you flipping the script. Those people don't even speak about what they doing because they're not exposing that and saying, okay, yeah, well, we can go over there and get sexed out. We can go over there and do all the things that we want to do with these people. No, they're not doing that because they want to keep on doing it. But you're doing something that doesn't even need to be done. When you're dealing with something, situation that you're dealing with is a personal issue between you and that person, whether it's business dealings, whether it's dealing that you're trying to make a sale or buy something and what have you in that area, in that land, because there's so many other countries, and we don't want this stuff to start, like a domino effect. You have to deal with them accordingly. Deal with them accordingly and deal with them there. Talk to them with respect. Let them know, no, I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to allow you to do this to me. I don't believe this is a correct manner of doing business, or whatever, or whatever. Of course, you're not going to allow yourself to get beat, but you're also not going to browbeat or verbally abuse the people, especially in front of public vision. It doesn't make sense. It's like you're putting out these negatives, and then there's people who are are pretty much are trying to keep you in that same mode. Keep you in that same mode. But anyway, I gotta go. I got things to do. I'm still trying to stay in and hang in there, tough, and struggle with the struggle, and just putting out a word for the people. We got to do better. We got to be patient. That's the main thing. And then Allah, alhamdulillah, as He says, He loves the patient ones. The Creator loves the patient. He graces them with blessings. But the ones who are hasty, who was hasty? Adam was hasty. It's in our nature, but others were more hasty in the times of the past and did evil because of it. So be careful, beware, because the results of your hastiness and you wanting to push the people and go fast and tell them what you got to do, no, we got to get this done, and then the results can be very, very detrimental to you. This is not a game. This is not America. This is a worldly thing now. Now you're involving yourself into a worldly matter. Because that's, like I said, that's a continent, and you should know this. This is not just one state in America. And if we're on the internet, then again, it's global right there, because you got so many people are seeing you. Whether you care or not, whether you like, I don't care, and putting the chest up. Put the chest down, humble yourself. Because first and foremost, everybody's not going to be afraid or, bowing down. And why do you want, especially your own people, to be against you? That's what can happen. So just I'm just trying to speak to the people and let y'all know, because it's not just one person. I know there's one particular person that's been out in the social media on this African diaspora platforms that have been doing this, a lot of this on their videos, and the people who will be in the comments, as I myself was in the comments, are like vouching and agreeing and thinking this is okay, you know. And as far as rulership, people in charge, we got to get that straight, because I'm gonna tell you right now, many of us coming from here don't even know how to be in charge of their own families, their own households. So we got to get that straight. We got to get that straight. Be in charge of yourself first. Make sure you are doing right and you following right in this life. And if you're not, then you need to straighten it up first before you even think about in charge or having to look for people from the diaspora to be in charge. You got to pick them right and know who's right. And they need to be working with those who are there too. Inshallah. All of this is inshallah, by Allah's leave and by Allah's will. He's going to bring it down, and he's going to make it what it's going to be, no matter what we try. At the end of the day, he's got the answer. Know that. All right. Well, peace and blessings to those, and assalamu alaikum.